the quiche Lorraine.
Thankful that we live in a country that still values dissent and protest. That's much more than we can say right now.
The top right, you can see the 100% British pork. That's what it says. I mean, it's not too heavy. It's not too light. It's decent. You can move it all around, as you can see. My hands are huge, however, so this isn't a good scale for your hands. Like my hand is probably the size of your face. Pros and cons. Pros and cons, eh? Pros and cons. Pros, it definitely comes packaged nicely, although it's made out of that thin cardboard shit. You know what I mean? Just real quick. Ooh. That thin cardboard gay shit, that's what it's made out of. So, you know, so if it gets wet, your quiche is pretty much made out of cardboard. Because it'll just go into it. So that's what it looks like on all the different sides. That's the fucking... Yeah, that's the ingredients. It obviously looks different on the camera. You got your
How
cooking...
much salt does it have? Check the sodium.
0.63 grams of salt and no sodium. Now what it does say on the back here is... Oh, it does it. It has sodium ascorbate and sodium nitrate as preservatives.
Yeah, sodium nitrate. That's salt.
Yeah. Donald J. Trump is now president of the United States.
Place it on a baking tray on the middle of a shelf or preheated oven for the time specified above, or until it's it's fucking warm. Anyway, so that's everything outside of it. There's not much there. There's also a help number for Aldi stores, which you can call at the very bottom there. The camera's zoomed in. I don't really fucking know why, but you can call it at the very bottom. It weighs 400 grams.
Wait, you guys have an Aldi?
Yeah, got it from Aldi. Fuck yeah, I got it from Aldi.
Aldi?
Yeah.
Show me the logo. Holy fuck.
Yeah, it's fucking decent, man. Alright, so... Alright, so we take it out of the box. Okay, guys. Bam. Bet you didn't expect that, did you? Look how beautifully prepared it is. So, unlike most people...
I've seen vomit porn that looks more tasty.
So, unlike most people, they usually cook it. Whereas me, I just eat this shit cold. Like, it's like, I don't know if you can see that, but there's actually like a bit of condensation in the back because of how cold it is. Look, oh, you can see a bit of it, look. You see where my fingers are. Yeah, so, it's got thick crust all the way around. This is basically a different version of an omelette, but I hate omelette, but I love quiche, even though they have basically the same ingredients. I don't know why, but quiche is absolutely delicious. I'd recommend that the pastry just dropped down. Got to eat this pastry, it just fell off, man. Can you see that bit?
Oh no.
That's a bit of the pastry.
Coming in.
Oh, delicious. Anyway, so as you can see, you can pull it out. Usually this is used for cooking, but we'll take a bite here, ladies and gentlemen. We'll take a bite. Okay.
The fuck is in the damn thing?
So, first noticeable qualities. The crust tends to stick when it's cold. Just a tiny bit, not too much that it's noticeable. It's very cold. Very cold. So it's got to be treated as a drink on a hot day. Very cold. It's nice and refreshing. The bacon doesn't have any fat in it, which is weird, because usually other quiches have fat in them before you heat them up and then it suddenly disappears. Texture's quite delicious. It's cheesy. It's creamy. It's got all the goodness of fupa material. Now you may be thinking, oh, this doesn't look too bad. Well, You see my hand? Okay, that's 7 inches right there. Okay, it's a big fucking hand.
Imperial system.
Yeah, you use it as well, don't you?
Oh, no.
Oh, you use centimeters, don't you?
We use the metric one. The one that, like, gotta make sense and stuff.
Anyway, I like to just pick off the crust and nibble at it if you're not feeling too hungry. No, pretty decent. If we could imagine the bits of crust and pulling off to be oil from from Middle Eastern countries or even France, that's what the US and UK are doing to them right now. Just a tiny bit. Come on, just a tiny bit. Now, if you're not a big person, I wouldn't recommend trying to eat a whole one. If you're not used to eating or doing this kind of eating, I wouldn't, as it would just upset your stomach completely and you'd have diarrhea, probably.
So, we're just saying if I'm not a advanced key.
A lie, but I think we'll save that lie for another time since we actually have other topics to get to. Suffice to say that Muslims in Israel have more rights.
Out, or halfways, eat it like that, or quarter it up, or triangular in thirds, definitely, but you're not trying to attempt what I do, which is eating a whole one. Now, see, this is a good thing. Unlike pizzas and other fucking shit, pizzas lose their composure. You try and hold a pizza like this, it'll droop over your fucking hands. A quiche will.
Me. No, not even any protesters, just for me, because of my jujitsu skills and my massive 5...
Also, I don't know if you can see that, but I can slightly squeeze either end. Like that. Just very slightly. And it still won't fucking break. It really,
Just gotta taste you, faggot.
it really comes down to, what you prefer overall.
Well, what's in it? Like,
So you got so you got bacon, you got eggs, you got milk, you got cream, you got flour, you got cheese. All that good stuff. We've got a bit of you see here where the crust is a bit darker. Also, we have a milk carton on my t-shirt right here. It's like during the Twin Towers. Yeah, it's converted into a milk carton. Cool t-shirt. I'm just sapping up all this pastry because it's this good. Yeah. So that's a bite mark I've just taken out, right? Huh? Now note, I've taken out this bit on the end that's very weak, hasn't lost its composure, it hasn't fallen apart. This is the advantage of a cold quiche.
I am making is to attribute to everyone else bad intent when it comes to political spending in politics, but to yourself it's totally fine. And when it comes to other media entities that give in-kind contributions on a regular basis through their coverage, this is when the New York Times, which is biased to the left, spends an inordinate amount of time and money reporting on Mitt Romney's idiotic stories about how he was in high school and cutting a gay kid's hair in 1932. If you're saying to me that that is less impactful on the political sphere than a corporation, which is a group giving money to a political candidate for purposes of supporting that candidate, I fail to see how you can say for yourself that you are...
No, fucking dude, pizzas, man, they have it already there, but it's not cooked, and that's why you put it in the fucking oven.
Like, a lot of food is pre-cooked, but pizza might not be.
Like, this one is just like, warm it up if you want to. Optional, it says you can eat it cold. Have you seen the pizza box? It says, oh, you can eat it cold? No, it fucking doesn't do it. That's right. Yeah, that's right. I'm one of those
No, I'll
people.
still fucking dare you, dude. I'll still fucking dare you.
I'm one of those people who eats the crust first. Maybe I can't talk much as Review Bra does on his channel. But, you know, that guy's fucking weird. And his channel's fucking shit. I hate to tell you guys, but it's really shit. It's exactly the same as what I'm doing. Except he's in a suit and a tie. In a car, usually.
Because he takes himself seriously, dude. He fucking does.
No, I take myself seriously, but it doesn't mean, like, well, whatever. You know what'll happen? Is I'll get in that car with him one day, and, you know, we'll be chatting. And I'll just be like, yo, Review Bro, you've got a really small neck. They'll be like, oh, thank you. Let's just start fucking strangling him and choking him in the fucking car, and the fucking food will pop through his fucking mouth, his eyeballs will start gouging out, like, ah! You know what I'm saying? I hate you, Review Bro. I hate you so much. I want you to die. Okay? This is real good, though. If I ever come to America, Review Bro, and I see you, I'm snapping your twig-like neck. I will literally just... No, I'll even get a dog to do it. I'll be like, yo, fetch! And he'll fucking run over.
I'm not even your lawyer, and I would be fucking scared to defend you in court. Like, fuck. Like, I wouldn't want to be there. Just not at all anywhere near it. Like, that would be fucking horrific. Just explaining how this was just a joke.
Yeah, I'm gonna...
It was a prank, bro. Like, my fucking death threats. It was just a fucking prank. I'd be like, oh yeah, eliminate.
Oh, Your Honor, it was a prank, bro. Yeah. R.I.P. Filthy Frank, 2015. R.I.P. dude. R.I.P. No, it was 2017, wasn't it? So there you go. That's an entire queue sheeting.
You are a pirate. You're hard indeed. Being a pirate is a wretched deed. Do what you want, 'cause a pirate is free. You are a pirate. You are a pirate. We got us a map to lead us to a hidden box that's all locked up with locks and buried deep away. We'll dig up the box. We know it's full of precious booty. Bust open the locks, and then we'll say hooray! You want us a pirate is free. You are a pirate. Yar, ahoy in the blast. Dinky, fast. Hang the black flag at the end of the mast. You are a pirate. We're sailing away. Adventure waits on every shore. We set sail and explore, and run and jump all day. We float on our boat until it's time to drop the anchor. Then hang up our coats until we sail again.
If you love to sail the sea, you are a pirate.
Hey, wow! Land ho! Being a pirate is alright with me. Do what you want, 'cause a pirate is free. You are a pirate. You're har! Wind at your back, lads, wherever you go. Blue sky above and blue ocean below. You are a pirate. You are a pirate. Do what you want, 'cause a pirate is free. You are a pirate. You're hard-fitted indeed. Being a pirate is a wretched deed. Do what you want, 'cause a pirate is free.